Hello, my name is Vanessa and welcome to Voices with Vanessa. Every single Wednesday, I will interview a featured guest and ask them a question for the week. Today's guest is Leticia Gonzalez of East Los Angeles. Leticia, please tell us about Judgement. All right, everyone, what's up? My name is Leticia Gonzalez. You guys can call me Leti for short. It's really good to be here. I want to give the biggest shout out to my homegirl Vanessa for inviting me here to talk about Judgement. A lot of people, when they look at me for the first time, they like what I'm wearing, they're looking at how I do my makeup or whatever. It doesn't matter, how I talk, they'll get a first impression. They'll start to judge me. But what they don't realize is that I'm a very educated woman. I'm very well read. I've had a lot of experience. I've done a lot of traveling. I've gone to a lot of different, places and have had a really rich, full life. And so to judge someone based on what they're wearing is not something that I recommend. So I'm gonna break it down to you, something that I do every time. I go into a shop, I go into a restaurant. Well, we can't really do a lot of restaurant stuff right now, but if I go to a store and I go, let's say I go to a movie theater, I go out, right? I always do this mantra and it's really good. It's called the I release and let go of judgment mantra. But what I say is this: I release and I let go of judgment of all people, places, things, and experiences. And right now, what I see in front of me, I accept. So if you want to try it with me, you can try it. I release and I let go of all judgments of all people, places, things, experiences. And what I see in front of me, I accept. And I let it be. I forgot that part. You have to accept it and you let it be. So it's really important to do that because let's say I have a book, right? I have a book right in front of me. And let's say it's all tattered and torn. It's a really tattered and torn book. Right? And then I have another book that's looking really good. It's shiny. It's a really nice book. And let's pretend I'm going to pick that book because it looks good. Right? The first book looked all dusty. It was ripped and tattered and torn. The second book was, it was, it's looking really, really good, right? So the first, second. So let's pretend I skipped that first one because of what it looked like, and I went to the second one. And let's just pretend I opened the second book, and in it is just a bunch of tabloids or whatever. I'm making it up. And the first book, because I judged it what it looked like on the outside, it was whatever, Shakespeare or Octavio Paz, poems or something, or it was Rumi. You know what I'm saying? I totally missed the inside of the book because of what it looked like. So that's the same thing with people. I know what judgment is because I would judge people from head to toe. I would be the first one, I would be hey, what is she looking at? What are you looking at? I would be telling people that. But that's not the way to be. It's about looking at someone and saying well, what do I have in common with that person? What do you and I have in common with that person? I mean, that's the biggest thing you have to do. You have to find the commonalities of someone else instead of judging them. Even for what they say, if someone is having a bad day, they're going to say things that they don't mean. They're going to look at you in a weird way. They're going to maybe say things that are maybe stupid or whatever, inappropriate. And their words are not going to be in alignment with their values, because they're having a bad day, and it's okay to have a bad day. So we have to let go of judging people based on what they're giving us or what they look like or what we think of them. That's the biggest thing, is we think people are like this a certain way. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.